Ik zit hier met 21 Pilots, Tyler en Josh. Welcome guys in Amsterdam. Welcome back. How's tour going so far?
So far, it's great. We love Amsterdam. We haven't been here in a little bit, but we've been here plenty of times.
So it's cool being back on the road. Tyler, do you remember like the first moment that Trench started, the whole concept, the whole idea?
I like the art of storytelling and just the excitement of coming up with something new, whether it's a new name or a new song or a new melody. And there are times as an artist that you feel like there's nothing new anymore and you feel like there's no point. And then all of a sudden you realize, no, actually, maybe no one's done it like this.
I personally think you nail the art of like storytelling, because I think it's amazing how you created this whole world, this whole concept. What is it like when you are working on it for like, I don't know, maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of years, and then you put it out and it's up to us? How do you follow all the activity on the internet?
Well, we have social media accounts, and we spend a decent amount of time on there.
Like anonymous accounts?
Mm,
Shh, don't tell.
we do have public accounts. And but yeah, it is fun. I think art's cool, you know. A lot of things can be up to people's interpretation, and a lot of it is intentional, but people can perceive it differently, and it's fun to see those different perceptions and things that people come up with, and the things that they get right, and some things that they have their own meaning and interpretation too, and it is fun to follow that stuff.
So the music talks about a lot of personal stuff, personal like insecurity, for example. What's your favorite lyric today?
There's a lyric in the song Morph. It's a song on our record, Trench. It's Josh Dunn. That's the lyric.
What do you feel when you speak those words?
Oh man, where do I begin?
It's an important, meaningful lyric that I think that was one that he wrote. Yeah. And that was in his basement. So I didn't even know what, you know, the concept of that song until he sent it to me, and then shared that lyric in particular with me, and it was something that just hit me in a way that felt pretty special. I didn't know why. I didn't even know what it meant until, you know, until we talked about it later.
And what's great about songs is, especially as the songwriter, when you write something, it can mean something to you in that moment, but then it can really, once you revisit it, like we play these songs every night, and these songs can transform, they can mean different things, and they can, I don't know, they can hit you in new ways. And so, you know, Josh Dunn then doesn't hit me the same way it does now. It's just filled with more meaning and more stories.
And seeing how people interpret that and make it kind of their own meaning, you know, behind it. It's cool. It's cool to see that evolve and change. And like he said, seeing it live and seeing people sing it right back, it's pretty special.
So what's like the role? I mean, you do most of the songwriting, right? So how do you, is it like a big table in someone's kitchen and writing out all the ideas for the live show? How does it work?
Our dads come up with a lot of the ideas. And so they, it is kind of like a kitchen table with like index cards, and they all write, they'll each write an idea. And then they're like, his dad will have like a yellow index card. My dad will have like a green one. And then we mix them up, grab one yellow, one green, and then put those two things together. And like, you'll see Drum Island. And then we're like, okay, well, what does that mean? We got to figure out what that means. And there's one that's hamster ball. And then we have to figure out what that means. And there's one that's rapping.
Nice.
I don't know. Nice. So yeah, but that's how we've kind of formulated our live show.
What was an idea that didn't make it to the show?
It was Hamster Island.
We had to reshuffle, and
We tried it for one show.
There's also, but then we got drum ball right after that, and that one didn't make a ton of sense either. But we might be able to turn some cool
We're still
idea.
working on Hamster Island.
Yeah.
And a thing I admire about you is that I think you don't do like any concessions when it comes to music. You just do your own thing. What's maybe a big lesson that you've learned in the last couple of years that you can tell to the people that are watching right now?
Well, to those people who do have a passion and a dream, I think that in itself is huge. And I think knowing people that don't really have a dream or an idea what they want to do can make it a little bit difficult. So if you already do have a passion for something, then I think you're already a step ahead. Continue to work really hard at that, and I think maybe surround yourself with people who believe in that as well and who want to better themselves and help you better yourself.
I mean, the truth is, along the lines of it not always working out, I was thinking about, when someone has a dream or a passion, you obviously want to encourage it. Do it. Go for it. But what Josh was getting to is the hard work aspect. And the fact that it doesn't always work out for everyone. So what does that mean? Well, it means that there's a finite amount of positions available in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Not everyone is going to slot into that, especially not everyone who wants to do that. So the hard work is where you separate yourself. And every day that you're not working hard at what it is you want to become your dream job or your passion, someone else is working hard and they're going to take your spot. So you just got to work hard every day.
And can you recall a moment in life that you felt like, oh man, this is not working out the way I wanted to? And what did you do to get back on track?
I mean, when we first started, we use the phrase light at the end of the tunnel. I think that when you're a local band and you're grinding it out and you're playing small shows to almost no one, not making any money, I mean, you realize there's got to be some, what's our goal here? Very simple logistic goal is the ability to quit our, jobs so that we can do this for a living. And there's a lot of time spent for local bands with no real promise that it's going to work. And that's the toughest place to be. And there's bands who've been there in that place a lot longer than we were before things happened for us. So yeah, there were definitely times where there was no light at the end of the tunnel, that there was no promise that it was going to happen. And I think that that's when we realized no one was going to do this for us. It wasn't going to be because we knew someone. It wasn't going to be because we know someone who knows someone who, introduces us to someone else who's just got this magic connection that can introduce us then to someone in the industry who then gets us this one show that we play in front of this one person who then goes, okay, I'm going to make you famous. None of that happened for us. We literally made it happen all of ourselves. And we won every single night that we went on stage, and our fans, they see that. They see that we work hard and they appreciate that. And we gave it back to them. It's your job now. If you think this is good, if you believe in this, if you resonate with anything that we're talking about on stage, then take it somewhere. Tell someone else about it. There's always that one what if. There's always that chance. And then that you put all your eggs into that basket and you realize it was just a connection with someone who really wasn't truthful or didn't really say what they meant, or they weren't who they told you they were. And then everything you wanted was riding on that one thing, and it doesn't work out. And you can only take so many of those blows as a local band before you just want to call it. And so what we decided to do is we decided to not ride totally on, well, if we can get this one show, that one person might be there to see us do that thing that can get us that connection. We stopped thinking that way, and we went and we tried to do it ourselves, and it worked. So.
And now you're here. Cool. Thank you guys. Enjoy Amsterdam tonight.